Attention Birds fans, something truly unexpected just happened. No one saw this coming, but before we dive into it, if you're a true Eagles fan, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an update. Every day we bring you the hottest Eagles news, straight from the most reliable sources. A shocking decision is shaking up the Philadelphia Eagles front office, and it could come back to haunt them in a big way. One of the most impactful offensive linemen from last season has just been released, and yes, we're talking about a player whose absence could seriously backfire on the franchise. Get ready, Eagles fans, because this story goes far beyond the stats. This is about a gamble that could define the direction of the 2025 season. The main character, Mekhi Becton. That's right, the same Becton who arrived in Philly after a rocky stint with the Jets. Labeled by many as a bust, but when he landed in Philadelphia, he didn't just find a new team, he found a new beginning. Under the guidance of legendary offensive line coach Jeff Stoutland, the mastermind behind talents like Jason Kelce, Lane Johnson, and Jordan Mailata, Becton was reborn. In 2024, he started 15 games at right guard, and he didn't just hold his ground, he became a dominant force in the run game. With Becton lined up next to Lane Johnson, Saquon Barkley exploded for over 1,000 rushing yards, and the Eagles ended the season with the second-best rushing offense in the NFL. Becton's physicality and technique weren't just noticeable, they were feared. But then came the twist. Instead of locking him in, the Eagles let him walk. The Chargers wasted no time, quickly signing him to a 2-year, $20 million deal on Philly's side. The focus shifted to youth and cap flexibility. The team handed the job to Tyler Steen, a young, promising player, no doubt, but still an unknown compared to Becton's current level. Could Watt actually stay in Pennsylvania even if he doesn't reach a deal with the Steelers? Howie Roseman has never shied away from bold trades. He has $30.8 million in cap space and could definitely use another edge presence. The Eagles lost several edge rushers this offseason. Josh Sweat signed with the Arizona Cardinals as a free agent. Bryce Huff was traded to the San Francisco for 9 years, and Brandon Graham announced his retirement. The team still has young names like Nolan Smith Jr. and Jalix Hunt, but adding a proven veteran like Watt could help keep that Super Bowl window wide open now. Steen has a massive weight on his shoulders. He's heading into training camp as the expected starter, but he'll have to prove that he can uphold the standards of one of the most dominant O-lines in football, because let's be honest, this isn't just about filling a position. It's about preserving an identity forged through grit, talent, and physical dominance. And if you thought that was the only bombshell this week, hold on. A new rumor is shaking the NFL. TJ Watt to Philly. That's right, the Steelers star linebacker, 3-time All-Pro and 2021 Defensive Player of the Year, is in the final year of his contract, and negotiations have stalled. He didn't even show up to mandatory minicamp, and sources close to the team suggest that if Pittsburgh decides to move on, the Eagles are one of the top teams in the mix, and there are solid reasons for it. With over $30 million in cap space, the departure of Graham and Sweat, and a young, unproven core on the edge, Philly is in serious need of a veteran difference maker. TJ Watt wouldn't just be a great signing, he'd be a statement, a natural leader, a nightmare for quarterbacks, and a guy who could take the Eagles' pass rush to the next level. Picture this: Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Bryce Huff, and TJ Watt on the same front. That's a nightmare matchup for any offensive line. But heads up, the Eagles won't be alone in the chase. The Lions have cap space and would love to pair Watt with Adon Hutchinson. The Packers could match him with Rashan Gary. Even the Rams and Bucks are lurking. The competition will be fierce, but Howie Roseman has shown time and time again that he's not afraid to swing big when chasing a Super Bowl. In the end, this offseason may be remembered for two massive decisions. Letting Mekhi Becton walk, was it a mistake or a smart move? And if the opportunity rises, should the Eagles go all in and trade draft capital for TJ Watt? Now I want to hear from you. Eagles Nation, would you have kept Becton after the dominant season he had? And more importantly, would you give up valuable draft picks to see a talent like TJ Watt in midnight green? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and make sure to subscribe, because I'll be back soon with more red-hot updates from deep inside the NFL.